And I'm live. Whew. Yeah, this feeling of not saying something is really big, and this feeling around boredom. But as I said, like I'm still learning how to communicate with my field and do it in a way that I don't miscommunicate with my field, or I don't misinterpret that which I'm going through, or misinterpret what my vessel is telling me. And I think I've spoken about this in the past, where what I was shown, like especially when I had to be still, I wasn't really well, and I had to be still. And what I was shown there was that when my vessel shows me that something's so-called wrong or bad, it's not wrong or bad. It was just true or false to me, or illusion or not illusion. And once I had opened up to that reframing, it allowed me to read my field better. All right, let me take a sip of water. I'm definitely feeling into someone's excitement right now. I'm going to do quick card readings. I'm going to do a big collective reading. And then I think I'm just going to take just one-off questions and just go for it on the other side when I go back to my channel. So we've got 15 minutes over here. And then I'll go over to my channel for those who want to go a bit further. Definitely some excitement going on. Hey, Deanna. All right, what are we going through? All right. Make sure all of my sound is all right. Let me know how. Hi, Kim. Let me know how my sound is. Okay. This keeps on coming up, so that this is what we're going to go with today. Okay. Recuperation and recovery. Look what we got today, guys. Unikite. Or is it Unikite? I don't know. Hey, Juliana. Hey, Melekta. I'm just going to let this really flow. As I said, once I go over on my own channel, I'm just going to open up for questions, because that's just what I'm feeling into today. All right. I'm going to find out what this recuperation's about. Recuperation and recovery. What I'm feeling into for the recuperation is a lot of people who've kind of like been in hermit mode coming out, and now they're like feeling like they've recuperated. And then for others, that they're going back and retrieving, using that time to go and retrieve information. Like recovery, not as in getting better, but recovery as in going back and getting something. All right. Can we look into these energies of recuperation and recovery? Okay. Definite numbers of 4 coming up, 37 coming up were relevant. And for some reason, song Can't Stop Me From Loving You. Never stop me from loving you. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? There's a settling. Oof. Okay. All right. How beautiful. this came up underneath this. All right. Wow. Okay. Was that for the recuperation and the recovery? All right. So there's part of the collective who've been doing some inner work or shadow work, and it's been based around their idea of settling their waters as far as their emotional state, it being able to express themselves freely, and being able to know that there doesn't need to be any shame around there. Also, not judging it anymore, not judging what emotions flow freely to them, and just having this allowing. And for others, there's literal justice being settled on like a physical level. There's justice being served when it comes to people realizing how their actions have affected your emotions. For some of you, that's legally. For some of you, that's just like social contract wise, whether it be close relationships you've had where people have said things or done things that have kind of been triggering or hurtful to you, and you felt like you could never quite express yourself in your fullest. But now you're finding that there is, I'm hearing reckoning, but it's more of a recovery of your power. It's like you've taken back your power in that area where you used to give it away emotionally. You're now very balanced. You're now seeing things more clearer. And now you're speaking more clearer. Where there was worry that you weren't being heard, or you weren't being seen, or that your ideas weren't valued, or that maybe you felt in some way you felt in some way that you weren't being, like you had nothing valuable to say or give to a situation. This recuperation that you've gone through, this recovery that you've come through, has allowed you to realize, no, I'm good. I can ground myself. I am stable. I am capable. It's like you've realized how capable you are, and there's a new confidence about that. That's beautiful. And for others, it's just you're not worrying so much. And you're looking at life for what it really has brought to you already. Whether that's friends or community, or just you're able to see the love that's around you, the love that you've already materialized for yourself, and the love that you seem to materialize for yourself, what seemingly seems out of the blue. You've realized that you've kind of like unknowingly been able to manifest new friends and manifest new outcomes for yourself, but you just didn't call it that at the time. And this recuperation has allowed you rest enough to see that for yourself. It's allowed you time out of the noise to see that for yourself. And for some of you, it's that realization is coming in now. It's happening like a blink of an eye, like, hang on a minute. Actually, I'm quite dope. Actually, I'm quite capable. Actually, I'm very capable. I'm very stable. I'm very plentiful. I'm very abundant. It's like a whole reframe for some of you. All right, let me read into Unikite. All right. Unikite. The vibration is earthly, hence all these pentacles here. Okay. So in the mind, it stabilizes emotions, hence the Nine of Cups. It encourages a compromise and aids visualization. And in the spirit, it facilitates rebirth, assists past life healing, and strengthens psychic visions. And I think this is where you've got the hermit mode. This is why you've got hermit right next to the Ten of Pentacles. It's like a vision you've seen for yourself, and now you've grounded down into it. Very much a sitting stable, a sitting pretty, a well-rested energy we've got going on here. And as far as stabilizing your soul expression, I'm hearing for some of you, it's very much balanced energy coming through. This recuperation has been wonderful. This recovery has been wonderful for a lot of you. Or will be. We've got 8 of Cups on the bottom. And underneath that, we've got death and rebirth coming in hard and fast. So, in fact, there's 3 parts to this. There's those of you who are welcoming this energy in. There are those of you who have just gone through this energy. And then there's those of you who are in the midst of it right now, that realization, that aha moment. And it hasn't been all rainbow and sunshine and far from. You had moments. There were moments that you couldn't see a way out, or you couldn't see another option. You couldn't see even where help was coming in. You were just, when it just hurts too much and you can't even recognize help. And or is that just me? But you're so much in pain of it, in the pain of it, you can't recognize help when it arrives. And you got the PTSD kicking in, and you're just like, this can't be. This can't be. Maybe this is going to be just another rerun of last time. And then you settle yourself, and then you settle your energies. And you go within. And you realize how plentiful you are. But you needed that rest. You needed that moment alone. You needed that recuperation stage. And this is all part of the wider balancing of the feminine. And that's feminine energy, nothing to do with your actual gender. This is what your soul signature holds on a balanced level. That ability to know when to rest, know when to draw in, know when to yield, know when to recuperate, and know when you're worthy of that time, and not even take it as something that is a failure. Taking it and using it to its full extent, because on the other end of that rest, that recovery, that recuperation is only Ten of Pentacles moment for you. And I truly love that for you. All right. That was lovely. That's nice. Though I'm not gonna lie, some of you, like, whatever this recuperation was, it whooped your ass, but you back. You back. So if you're getting your ass whooped right now, know that Ten of Pentacles is waiting for you. You're good. You're good. Not right now. I get it. No one's gonna try and, spiritually bypass anything you're going through. But there is something that recuperation brings. There is that recovery piece. There really is that. All right. I'm going to pop over now to my channel, and I'll be taking one-off questions if anyone has one-off questions. When you channel, do you channel a specific being or an energy, Shem? Usually I just tap into the field, and then I will tap into, if it's a solo reading, sometimes someone's higher self will come through, or somebody's guides will come through, or I just go to my own higher self, my own higher guidance. And I encourage everybody who ever listens to any of my readings to do the same. Call them in. It helps for your discernment. So I'm going to pop over to I Am Shamel right now. Links in the description. And if anyone has any one-off questions, I'm more than happy to pull cards. I'll be there for about half an hour. And then I'm going for a walk. You know me and my walks. I love my walks. All right. Thanks for everyone being here. I see some new people here as well. Hi, Lilu. Hi, Be Bright Energy. I love that name. I'll see you over there in a minute, okay? Hi, Dana. I'll answer all those questions. Just Atlanta, please, not Atlantean. Okay. From what I know about the Atlanteans, I very rarely ask names when I go to places, but the energies that people have explained them to be, I have experienced, but they weren't of that same name. That's what I can confirm for myself. That's what I've been able to confirm for myself. Anyway, I'll see you over there in a minute. All right. Love to all.